Hello everybody. I wanted to show you guys what I was doing. I have these tassels that I'm going to make with my Cobeads D-ring clips. I love these clips. I've been looking for these clips forever, and Cobeads has them, and I will link that below. And they make perfect size D-rings for these big tassels or hangy things, or whatever you want to call them. And these are just ribbon and yarn. So, give you an idea, you have your pocket letter here. That's what I'm going to use this for. And I don't have one that's already made, but you clip it right here on the thing. And then if somebody wants to put the pocket letter in a binder, then they can just take it off and they can have a separate place where they can put these tassels. So let's do this really quick. I have a ribbon cut for them, and I have another schoolish one. I have a couple Halloween ones, and this purple pink girly color one. So I have 4 different. These come in a big bag. I think there's 100 in there. So I have about 8 ribbons per, and you want different shapes and sizes. And then I always throw in a piece of this eyelash trim because it just makes it interesting. And then you pull through and kind of even it out. And if you have a really big one, like this really thick one, you want to put that underneath. There we go. Put that one on top. And if you have a printed one, you want to make sure that the printed is facing out. And then I just even it out by pulling each side until they're about even. Okay? Then you take one side, you can just twist it if you want. You just thread it through the D-ring, super simple. My biggest ribbon is a little shorter than the rest, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. So that's what yours is going to look like. Make sure you like the way it looks. Like my eyelash trim is all the way underneath, so I'm going to pull that out. I'm just going to thread it back through the top. Well, you know what? Somehow this big ribbon worked its way in, like, on top, so I'm going to pull that back out and put it back in the bottom. Just like that. Flip it over. Put it in the bottom. There we go. Now I can see everything. Lots of yellow in here, so I'm going to pull this green out and have that on top. And then the blue. The eyelash trim for the texture. Okay. And then you just pull them all together. I take a paper clip and then get some twine. Okay, and you can just take the twine and put a knot on it. And then we're going to wrap it around a couple more times just to make it look a little more refined, like it's not just one string wrapped around it. Whoops, I went around my paper clip. You can take the paper clip off now, if I hadn't tied it to it. All right. This is optional. I just think it makes it look just a little neater if you have it tied around several times. You can even wrap it with another piece of ribbon if you don't want the twine to show. And then you just tie it in a knot again. And you can cut those or you can leave them. There you go. There's two I have. This one I just left these long enough that they just go with everything else. And then if you find that you're really uneven or something, you can trim, but I'm good with the way that looks. Let's do the next one. Super quick. We did 4, so now I have 5 altogether of these super cool, super simple, all because I have these incredible D-ring clasps from Cobeads. Super simple, super neat. They leave a great impression. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. Head on over to Cobeads.com. I'll put a link in the description below for these awesome D-ring clips, and stay tuned for the actual pocket letters. We'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.